Welcome to Guru Trader video for Wednesday, April the 14th, 2010. Here's the 7 market movers that we're following today. On the Toronto Stock Exchange Venture, new symbol FPX, First Point Minerals Corp, 81 cents. Following up on AVR, Avion Gold Corp, 74 cents. New symbol PTV, Petro Vista Energy Corp, 37 cents. Following up on VIT, Victoria Gold Corp, 93 cents. That's one of our top 30 small caps. New symbol on the Toronto Stock Exchange, symbol EE, Exall Energy Corp, 86 cents. On the NASDAQ, following up again on SIRI, Sirius XM Radio, $1.04 today. And lastly, on the AMEX, following up on AEN, Adeona Pharmaceuticals, $1.85 today. Let's take a closer look at these first stock we're looking at today, new symbol FPX on the Venture Exchange, First Point Minerals Corp, 81 up 12, 17% move, showed up on the percentage gainers, 4.5 million shares traded, $46 million company, not too top heavy, 57 million shares. The previous 52-week high was 77, which it did on April the 9th. The low was 3 cents, April 16th of last year. Constructive one-year chart. Broke through that high, traded as high as 86 today. Like I said, new symbol, I'm not too familiar with the company. April 6th they announced 50% increase in private placement. The March the 4th, First Point stakes nickel iron alloy occurrences on the Latane property, northern BC. So I don't know if this is a base metal play or just starting to look at it. So we'll put it on our radar because of the volume and the percentage gainer today to see if there's any follow-up on breaking through that new high. Anyway, moving on. AVR again, Avion Gold Corp, 74 up 4 cents, 5% move, 5 million shares. So it showed up because of the volume. It hasn't made a new high yet. The previous 52-week high was 79 cents, which it did on January the 6th. The low was 24.5 cents, July 14th of last year. Constructive one-year chart. The 3-month chart, it doesn't really show anything. Avion, we have mentioned several times before. I think the first time we mentioned them was 56 cents on December the 29th. It shows on our Twitter timeline if you want to check that. March 31st, they announced Avion increases to Tabakoto area resources by 25% for less than $7 an ounce. And the 22nd, they announced of March, Avion's exploration drilling returns strong results at the Djambe 2 gold zone. West African. Avion expands its West African presence. So follow up on those various properties and results and get an idea for what kind of news flow they have coming, and keep an eye on whether this volume builds or falls off and whether they can crack that 79-cent high. So we're just following up on that. New symbol, PTV. This has made our shortlist but hasn't quite made the final 7. It's a Colombian oil play, I believe, or they have some Colombian, but they also have some Brazil play that I think may be moving the stock right now. I'm not sure. We've mentioned them in our Colombian oil boom report that one of our contributors submitted, and we put in our Small Cap Stock Observer newsletter last month. If you look under here, anyway. PTV 37 at 4.5 cents, 13% move, showed up on the percentage gainers, over 8 million shares. I believe that's the volume leader today. I'm not sure. 108 million shares outstanding, $40 million company. The 52-week high is 41 cents, which it did on May 26th of last year. The low was 8.5 cents, which it did on July 15th. So I don't know what was going on there, but obviously it didn't work out for them because it just smashed down and kind of went sideways after that in the 20-cent range. So it looks like they've regrouped, and let's see what kind of results come out soon. They're talking about this. Petro Vista announces successful development well in Brazil. I looked at that a little bit. Looks like there's some good flows. I'm not sure where they are as far as spudding the well. If they're still drilling, I'm really not sure. Now there's a mention here on the 30th of March, Microcap announces new oil discovery in Colombia. So it looks like they've got several irons in the fire, several prospects, and so let's see what's coming out of this company. This one looks very interesting. I'd like to do some homework on this one because I'm looking for junior oil and metals plays in Colombia. It's a hot area, and the results continue to come good out of that area. So people have been hitting, and I want to keep an eye on that one. VIT, Victorian Gold Corp, 93 up 3, 4 million shares traded, $200 million company. We're mentioning it because it looks like it made this top here. The highs were on February the 11th at $1.13. Now the low, keep in mind, is 30 cents, 30 and a half cents, July 13th of last year. Constructive 1-year chart, but it did hit the kind of hit the wall here. Pulled back. It looks like it's ready to make another run at that 113. Traded as high as $1.05 today, so it's even pulled back from that to 93 cents just today. So closed at 90, opened it at $1.03. Why? Well, they announced today Victoria Gold reports more wide gold intercepts at Santa Fe hole. BH6 hits 3.94 grams over 157 meters. I haven't looked into it, but just that headline alone looks like they have another good hole. There's other gold results in here, different properties. Check into those. But anyway, this stock, we put this on our top 30 small caps list right here on May the 6th, 2009 at 32 cents. We added them to our top 30 small caps list. If you want to look at that, you just go under top 30 stocks, top 30 small caps. Anyway, moving on. So we're just following up on that one. Keep an eye on it. On the Toronto Stock Exchange, new symbol EE, Exall Energy Corp, 86 cents up 12, 16% move. So showed up on the percentage gainers. A little over 1 million shares traded out of 51 million shares outstanding. 44 million market cap. The previous 52-week high was 76 cents, which it did on March 26th. The low was 25 cents May 21st. Constructive 1-year chart again. Anyway, the 3-month chart doesn't look as impressive, but this 75-cent level was a real resistance level. It smashed through that. So anyway, that's why we're mentioning it. It traded as high as 89 cents a day. Now they announced yesterday, Exall announces winter drilling results, new discovery well flow 600 barrels per day on 3-day test. I think they're like 1,000 or over 1,100 barrels a day production now. I was reading a little. Yeah, Exall oil production tops 1,100 barrels per day, and they have some production that's still shut in. So this, there's a financial function to this play. It's probably not going to be as exciting as someone who hit a big well right off the bat, but looks like there's some fundamentals to fall back on. I do your homework on that one. Interesting play. Okay, on the NASDAQ, following up again on SIRI. Sirius XM radio, $1.04 up 8 cents, 8% move, 123 million shares, just normal day, 100 million shares traded, 3.8 billion shares outstanding, $4 billion company. Here's the critical level, $1.18, which it did on February the 18th. Pullback has these little pullbacks every once in a while, higher highs and higher lows. So it's held its support for the most part, and looks like we said about a week ago it's got to close over $1 on Friday. Didn't do that. Anyway, it did hold the support level, I think, in the low 80s, and looks like it's taken another run. Anyway, technically looks good. We first mentioned Sirius on January the 20th at 73 cents and several times since. So we're just following up on that again because it's bumped up through $1. Lastly, AEN, Adeona Pharmaceuticals, mentioned it many times. $1.85 up another 33 cents, 21% move. Over 10 million, almost 10 million shares have traded. But anyway, $40 million market cap. The previous 52-week high was 258, which it did on March the 30th. See, it has a lot of these pharmaceutical companies, you'll notice they have these big spikes and these big pullbacks. We were mentioning Rexan Pharmaceuticals from 93 cents went to 350, and then it blew up, and looks like it's stabilizing a little bit, and they have these big moves, so keep an eye on that. Keep that in mind. Use stops, whatever you have to do to protect you. Do your homework. Today Adeona announces positive results, Alzheimer's disease and mild cognitive impairment. They're mentioning a multiple sclerosis clinical trial. So we first mentioned this stock at $1.13 on March the 10th. So we're following up on it because it did spike on the volume and the percentage move, but more importantly, it made a new 52-week high today of 270, and it's pulled back almost $1 from that already to $1.85. So let's see what kind of follow through there is on it. Anyway, that's what it for today. Do your homework, trade safely, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower price stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends, and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader Tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.